Hello everybody, welcome back to Kerbal's space program. As you can see, I've been a little bit busy. I made some additional probes. We've got C-3PO Mark III. Took me a while to get that working, but it is orbiting around Dres. We've got R2-D2, which is orbiting around, what is it orbiting? Moho, which is the planet closest to the sun. And you may notice that Rosie, who we sent out to, where did we send it out? Sent it out to Eve, yeah. It kind of collided with Eve's moon, and I didn't have enough fuel to fix it, so we're just going to ignore that. But the amount of science that we've gotten from C-3PO and R2-D2 has been insane. Let me show you the tech tree, because we have a lot of crazy stuff now. Let's open this up and zoom out. Look at all of this. It's not even showing. Okay, there we go. Look at all this stuff that we've got, including nuclear engines. We've got this crazy orange tank, which you see in a lot of people who are not playing career mode. We've got, I think we even have some rover stuff. Or no, we're going to get rover stuff soon. We'll get rover stuff eventually. And advanced science stuff, which means that we're able to get a ton of science, additional electronics, all these crazy things. But I brought you back in. Now, one of the things that's going to get a little bit tricky going forward is that a lot of these interplanetary missions have required me to just be like, okay, we'll burn for about 15 minutes and then wait, 72 days. So I'm trying now to figure out stuff that we can do together that's not going to be soul-sucking for you. And actually, I discovered I haven't set up the action groups for this, so let me do that while I'm talking to you. I decided, rather than try and go to the moon again, which was an absolute disaster last time, instead, why don't we do something different and go to the other moon, which is apparently supposed to be a little bit easier. So we're adding... Wait, did I put one on? I don't want one on both sides. I gotta remove that. Alright, so I'm just setting up, we've got all these new sciencey things here, and a thermometer. We can log this temperature once we get to this other moon. It's called Minmus, so I've named the rocket we're going to use to get there Mickey-Miss. And you'll notice it's using now these new orange engines. Now, I've played around with these a little bit, and they have a tendency to explode if I throttle up all the way. So I'm going to have to be a little careful, or this may be incredibly entertaining for you. Let me go ahead and remove that one. Make sure that didn't delete the other. Oh, it did. Okay, give me the science thing. This measures the amount of gravity, which is nice. So we're going to put that on. I'm using the old capsule. We've got it detachable here. And then we've got this new super high power battery thing, which is good. We've got stronger landing legs. Though apparently on Minmus, if we do tip over, it's the sort of thing that we're supposed to be able to recover from pretty easily. And one last thing, one last adjustment that I would like to make, just while I am thinking of it, let's move this down. I would like to have a little more stabilization. So is this the right size? Yes, it is. Okay, let's plop that down. That's going to help out with some stabilization. So we've got our super low stage rockets, and actually I discovered I can actually hide the dock if I make sure that it pops up on the other screens. Let me do that real quick. There we go. Okay. So now if I do down here real quick, it shouldn't pop into frame all the time. So now we've got. Now the other thing that I noticed here is that these things are so big that when we detach them using that asparagus staging stuff, sometimes they'll collide with the rockets. So we've added these tiny little rockets that basically fire when we separate, and they just push these rockets out of the way. Nice and easy. So, enough jibber jabber. Let me start the clock running, because I need to get into the habit of doing that, because I am bad about remembering. Reset. Okay, yeah. I'm going to say I talked for 5 minutes. Let's save. I want to make sure there's nothing else we need. This could go very badly. We're going to see. I have not tested this out because I didn't want to go landing anywhere without you guys present. I just sent out enough probes doing crazy stuff. Didn't want to go in. Okay, so I'm not going to throttle this up all the way. I'm going to throttle it up to about 75%, because otherwise explosion stuff happens, which is not fun. You see, there's already a lot of wobble here, and I can't figure out quite why that is. It's bugging me. All right, let's go. Oh boy, I have a feeling this is going to explode. No, we're doing okay. This wobble is, it's crazy. I think maybe I need to add struts here. So I from the noses to this maybe? I don't know. I gotta find something that's easy enough to attach them to. But yeah, this thing is shaking like, I don't know. What do these things shake like? I did add antennae, right? Yes, okay, let's practice our science. Yeah, and I'm not kidding. Ooh, I got something from that one, actually. Why did I... Oh, okay, next stage. Yep, and see the little small burners actually blow that away, which is quite nice. Yeah, sure. Log pressure data. Cool. And more... Alright, I gotta stop hitting delete, because I've run out of science on so many of these that it's just become a bit of a habit. Get rid of them. Yeah, now I think the wobble is actually this thing trying to rotate, but then the stabilization not letting it, so it's getting angry at me. But we shall see. See, we're climbing up pretty darn quickly, and actually this would have gone a lot faster if because I tested out this bottom part with just a probe on top. This is obviously carrying a lot more weight. See, oh, look at that! No risk of those things colliding with us, which is nice and convenient. And we've got pretty high surface velocity, so I'm going to start angling us over right away. And this hopefully, ooh, I do not like that wobble. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to angle us over, and as soon as we get rid of these, though, oof. This is making me nervous. These things are going to explode. As soon as we get rid of these, I want to throttle us up to full. Wait, why do we have 4 rockets? Oh boy. Oh boy, I've made a drastic mistake. This rocket up here is firing. It shouldn't be. Let's revert that. Let's go back to vehicle assembly. That would explain some of the wobble. We're firing a rocket that shouldn't be firing. Okay. Let's zoom out a little bit. But I'm surprised that it lasted as long as it did. Okay. So where is that one? We've got these. It's got to be just this. No. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So that's actually right here. And it started firing after the second. Oh, so it didn't fire right away, but so we're still going to have wobble. But let's at least move this up here. So that rocket only fires once we've gotten rid of all of this. And my goal is to use this middle one to actually get us pretty darn close to orbit. So then we can rely on just this small rocket to get us landed and get us back. If we don't get us back, then we're going to be stranded. I'll have to have a whole nother video where we talk about a rescue mission. Alrighty, ready, set. Oh, not throttling all the way up. Then we explode. Go! Okay. Let's revert back to launch and just see what went wrong there. I had that happen once before, but I don't know quite why. These are all attached, which is good. And they're all firing. Yep, all 6 of these are firing. Good. All right, let's just try it again. Let's see if we can get this to go. Boom. There we go. Okay. Now just stay stable, please. That wiggling is really making me nervous. You can feel free to cut that out at any time. I probably should put more struts on, I guess. Because the nice thing is the struts do kind of just collapse at the appropriate time when you lose the stuff. So it's not like they have much in the way of downsides. That wild wobble is just terrifying me. Are we out of science now? We're probably out of science now. Oh, no, we still got some science. Good. Goodbye. And see, this is way more fuel than I think we've used in anything else, but we are lifting a ton of stuff here. Probably, this is still probably way inefficient, but, you know. Yeah, overwrite your thing, sure. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, because they are attached here using these new, stronger radial decoupler things that I got, which is pretty nice. But I feel like it's not quite as stable as it should be. So maybe if I do like some strutting between the engines, so then at least while they are present, they're not crazy unstable. We'll lose these. Bye. And I'm going to start to angle us over a little bit. I probably should have done that a little bit earlier, but the thing is, with the jittering this much, it makes me really nervous to try and do much angling at all, for fear that I'll just rip this thing in half. Oh, we do have lights as well. I put those on to help us see when we're landing. Because they're right above. Ooh, stop it! Knock it off! Seriously. Scaring the bejesus out of me. Okay. Oh, see, look, that light is actually shining pretty far down. That's pretty nice. And I'm going to turn off those gears just because... Oh, that wasn't even light. That was something else. Anyway. Alright. And, yeah, we are in the upper atmosphere now, so I should be angling over quite a bit more. And at this point, we should be able to throttle up, but I'm not going to. Not so long as these two buddies here are being all crazy-like. But I'm fairly certain that as soon as we get rid of these, we should have a much easier time. So even when I'm making these corrections, it's going back and forth. You see down here it's wobbling. So like I'll adjust a little bit and then it immediately kicks back. So looking forward to getting rid of these guys. And I got to figure out, because I did have this kind of set as a sub-assembly for kind of future stuff. I gotta figure out a better way of stabilizing this stuff if we're gonna use this in future missions. All right. So now, yeah, and see that wobbles. You know, we still got a bit of wobble. Why? Maybe I need to strut between these things. All right, well, let's kill the engines because we're not going to lose altitude here. And, I don't need to set an apoapse. We'll just get ourselves some velocity going here. And we'll throttle up to full at this point. And I'm not scared anymore. Though if this explodes, I'm holding you all accountable. Let's keep an eye on here. And I'm just going to put up this. And we can see this coming out. And see, there's the moon's orbit. Oh, and there's Monet doing its crazy thing, R2-D2, and where's C-3PO? C-3PO's a bit further away. There's Ike. Cool. All right, we'll stop. That periapsis is a while away, but I don't think we need to. I don't think we even need to worry about getting the orbit circularized, because I would like to set up an encounter with Minmus. So we're going to set that as the target, and it's orbiting at fairly differently from what we're orbiting at, which is not great. So you know what, actually we will go about setting this. This is something that I figured out, is that if you actually fix the orbital rotation, it helps, which is nice. So I'm going to set a maneuver here just to expand that out a little bit. And then I'm going to set a maneuver here on that ascending node. And let's see. So right now it's at 12 degrees high from what we want to be. Is that the right direction? Nope, I'm going the wrong way. So burn that down a little bit. That's 6. Okay, so that's about half of what we wanted. What is that at 2.3? We're just going to get it kind of nearby, because then it's easier to set up an actual encounter. Okay, that's close. What's that? 0.5 and negative 0. Well, yeah, because they're the opposites. 0.4. We'll get it close. There we go. 0.6. I overcorrected. So you can spend a ton of time just kind of tweaking these. Alright, you know what? We're just going to say that's good enough. And we're going to wait for our first. Now this thing is not super easy to rotate, which is unfortunate, but part of that is because there's so much stuff here on the bottom, and all of the control is coming from the cockpit up there. But look, it's a very, very, very short burn. And not for 21 minutes. The thing about the... actually, I'm not using the... Oh, yeah, this is. So this is also a new engine, and this thing has incredible thrust, but it uses fuel very inefficiently. So it means you can burn stuff really, really fast, but you also go through fuel super quickly. Whereas the nuclear engine is nice and easy as far as fuel goes. So let's go ahead and advance time a little bit. Till we get to that first maneuver. And we're getting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I don't need this one to be particularly accurate, but let's go ahead and throttle up. 1. Done. Okay. Well, still got a little bit left. Let's finish that out. Just so the secondary maneuver is on track. Okay, that's fine. And once we get here... Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's going to delete... Oh, good. No, that one's still there. So now let's figure out where the heck it placed that. Rotate us crazy. Now we are not... Yeah, we're far enough out that we're not going to accidentally start reorbiting, which is good. Let's find where it set that new target. Let's see, I do wish that it kind of hovered the markers. Okay, so it's got to be somewhere, I guess, along the equator on this thing. I'm Just there we are. Yeah, and I'm having a lot of trouble actually orienting this thing. But once we get to Minmus, should be able to ditch that rear module, and this thing will be a lot more maneuverable. So we got 12 minutes to get there. Let's advance time again. 7, 6, 5, 4. And you could... Okay. Let's see. Alright, I just don't want to miss this. But actually, yeah, fixing the orientation of our... see, because, yeah, see, Minmus has a little bit of a crazy... Ooh! What am I doing? You guys distracted me! What are you thinking, guys? Ah, and it's still... We're getting a lot of that wobble. Okay. Do that again. Alright, you know, we're close enough. Let's get rid of this, and let's go about setting up an actual encounter. See, now the orbit is pretty close. It's off by less than a degree, but, you know, it's fine. Let's zoom out a little bit so we can see this a bit better. Where are you right now? Right there. So actually, we might be able to set a maneuver pretty soon that might give us an encounter. Oh, see, look at that. That's very close. I like that. Okay. And if I move that... no, we don't want to escape. Let's bring that in a little bit. No. Ooh! There we go. There it is. Haha! We've got ourselves an encounter. So let's set up for that burn. Let's check our... Yeah, see, we've still got half of this tank. Which, I could take it or leave it at this point. But let's find the target for that, because that's actually coming up fairly quickly. In about just under 2 minutes. And then we can just do a nice fast burn, and we'll go a little bit outside of its orbit. And where the heck is that target? Come on. Okay, I should take off stabilization. And yeah, I'm still getting a little bit of wobble, and I don't know if you can quite tell from here, but it just as far as seeing how it's reacting, it's a little tricky. And I'm having to, like, even now while it's still moving this way, I'm firing in the other direction just to try and get it to ease off. Because once it starts moving, it doesn't want to stop. And I probably could have added some more stuff to this to correct for that, but ah well. Hindsight is 2020. All right, so we're going to burn this down to. Let's see. Oh, wait. What am I thinking? Okay, go. Fast as you can. And see, look at how fast this is going. When we were going with when I was doing the orbital stuff, or the planetary transfer stuff with the... Oh, let's keep with it, please. Because it does adjust the target to sort of match... Ooh, no. No. That's too much, please. And now we got to burn retrograde to bring this back. So, yep, so here we go. See, the target does move to adjust for our stupidity, which is nice. Okay, can we bring it back, please? Oh, there we go. Ooh, do we have it? Let me get rid of this. Not quite. Okay. So let's set up another maneuver, just a little bit ahead of us, just a correction maneuver. Let's see, is it just a matter of... Oh, okay, so we just got to expand this out a little bit. There we go. What the heck? Oh, okay, so that's our... Oh, look at that. That'd be lovely, except we're going to try and land. But if we weren't, we'd go out, would have an encounter, and would orbit around it, and then would escape, and then would land. All in one fell swoop. And I'm just going to fire the rocket. Oh, it's not even giving me a burn. Okay. Oh, because it takes almost nothing. So it's going to be challenging to actually get this then. I'm going to go ahead and fire now, even though we're a little ways away from where we need to be to get that going. But, oof. Oh, man, this thing is just impossible to maneuver. Come on. You can do it. There we go. Bring it back. Ah, I don't like this rocket, guys. Who designed this? Alright. Okay. Let's take a look here. And that is... Oh, that's a Kerbal escape. That's no good. That's too much. So now we've got to bring it back a little bit. Let's see here. Yeah, by like 12 point something meters. Let's see here. Come on. That is the one difficult thing, is that Minmus is kind of right on the edge of the planet's sphere of influence. So I'm just going to burn really lightly. Let's see, and it looks to me like, okay, well we're not escaping orbit now, but do we still have the encounter? Let's see. Not quite. I'm just going to advance time, and we'll try it when we're a little bit closer, because then it's most efficient to adjust our orbit here, but I'm overcorrecting backwards and forwards, so I think, why don't I do it at a place that is a little less efficient? So then I can overcorrect, I suppose, because we still got plenty of fuel. Let me make a maneuver here. Let's see if I can. Do I want to rotate? No. No. Ooh, no. Don't like that. Let's try again. Do here. Let's shrink this down. No, still need it expanded. But it is. Oof. Now that's not an encounter. That's escaping, right? Yep, that's an escape. We don't want an escape. Thank you. All right. Well, let's go ahead and do that, and then we'll correct. Oof. This thing is and it's still saying like it doesn't require really anything, which is frustrating. But hey, what can you do? Let's find that. And I really hoped that this thing would be a little more maneuverable once we got out of the atmosphere, but it doesn't seem to be. Okay, so let's angle it back up, and I'm just going to start firing. Good. Okay. So now, what is that? Is that an actual encounter? It looks like something. No, it's still an escape. We gotta continue burning. Ooh, I'm burning the wrong way. That's not good. Yep, I'm burning, so we definitely escape, which is bad. So I'm going to rotate. You know what, guys? I don't want you guys to have to sit here and deal with my stupidity this whole time. So I tell you what, I am going to cut here, and we will resume when when we manage to get this darn this encounter set up, and then we will land on Minmus. It'll be awesome. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and for future reference, don't build a ship like this. And look, oh, I don't have stabilization on. Okay, but still, this is a terrible, terrible, terrible ship. So don't build anything like that. I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.